joining in and sharing all your insights. We're going to let you go for now, and we will, of course, be in touch as the battle continues between Israel and Hamas. Now, to discuss matters further, we are also joined on the broadcast by Mr. Glenn Deason, who is a professor of international relations at the University of Southeastern Norway. Mr. Deason, welcome to the broadcast. Always a pleasure to have you here with us discussing the matters.
Thanks for having me on.
Right. Mr. Deason, I just wanted to start off where, our conversation ended with Jody regarding the ceasefire. Now, again, the Israeli leadership has said that the battle is going to continue for more months. There are more sources saying that it will continue throughout 2024, although at a lesser intensity. Now, talks for a ceasefire one was expecting it to come through after Hamas leadership visited Egypt, but that did not happen. Talk to us about any possibility of a ceasefire anytime soon, and also what is more important for Israel at the moment? Is destroying Hamas more important than retrieving the hostages?
Well, I think that they have to find a balance because they have many objectives. And as we've seen before, the Israelis are willing to have a temporary ceasefire in order to facilitate or in return for a hostage exchange. But that being said, I don't think a permanent ceasefire is in the cards because it's not necessary for the Israelis in order to get their hostages. And also they still have the same objectives, which is to defeat Hamas, which hasn't been done. They're also looking to ethnically cleanse Gaza, obviously, also which hasn't been done, and annex certain parts of it, if not all. So I think I don't think this would allow any permanent ceasefire until these objectives are reached. So I think any ceasefire would have to be temporary and either pressured through humanitarian needs or in exchange for hostages.
There is one thing that I wanted to get your opinion on. The onslaught on Gaza started from northern Gaza. It was cleared out. Then it shifted to southern Gaza. That was cleared out. Then which shifted to central Gaza. That was cleared out. Now it's a very thin stretch of land. There is only so much to destroy there. If you see the visuals, there is hardly anything left. There is no place, no pocket left for for all the people who have been displaced. If Hamas has still not been destroyed, what more is left in Gaza to destroy after this?
Well, it's a lot less, and I think that's one of the reasons now why Israel is able to release 5 of its brigades from combat in Gaza, is because they have destroyed much of Gaza, which is now in ruins, which obviously also reduces the ability of Hamas to fire missiles. So all of this enables Israel to assert greater control over over Gaza, given everything is destroyed now. So it's uncertain where they will go from here on, but it's less to destroy. But I think that this is also a deliberate tactic. So make sure there's nothing to come back to. Otherwise, the Palestinians will simply resettle in the areas, and the objective of cleansing the region would not work.
Mr. Deason, just one more thing I wanted to quickly slip in here. We did see rockets being fired from the Gaza Strip towards even Tel Aviv on this New Year's Day and on the 1st of January, and the sirens were going off all across Israel. Of course, that means there is a Hamas presence very much there, which is still there. Do you feel there are still tunnels from which they are operating in, or there are other hideouts which the Israeli forces are yet to get to?
Well, the tunnel system is quite huge. The Israelis have not been able to get through all these tunnels and cleared it of Hamas fighters. So Hamas still has a strong fighting force left, and I don't think they will have any ability really to remove them unless they remove all the Palestinians, because these tunnels go very deep under Gaza. So I don't think it's possible to defeat Hamas without also destroying the Palestinian population. So this is I think the direction they're taking it. But you're correct. I don't think there's not that much more to destroy, as a lot of their targets have been already demolished.
All right, Mr. Deason, thank you so much for joining in and sharing all your insights here with us on WION World is One. Always a pleasure to hear from you, and I wish you a happy New Year and hoping that there is peace in the region at the earliest.
Yeah, happy New Year's.